Hello, welcome back. Today we're going to be looking at angles. As you saw from that video, we can have a look at angles in everything we do in our lives. They're very important. You need to know how to read them, and if you're going to be an engineer, more importantly, you need to know how to actually draw them. So let's have a look. The unit of angles, the SI unit is actually radians, but for the moment we're going to be using degrees, and 1 degree is 1/360th of a degree. So there's 360 slices in a pie, if you like to think of it that way. There's 90 degree, a 90 degree angle has 90 slices in it, or 90 degrees. So there's 360 degrees in a circle. Okay, who discovered the degree? Well, we're not sure, but we can theorize, because one theory says that the early astronomers, this guy, nice dress he's wearing, they look at the sky and they see the stars moving, right? We know that the actual Earth rotates, but back then they thought the stars moved around the Earth. And every day the stars would move a little bit. Okay, so each night they looked, the stars would have moved a little bit. And they thought there was 360 days in a year. Okay, depending on which calendar you look at. So every day they thought that part that it moved, they measured it, and that's what a degree was. It moved 1 day out of 360 days. So 1/360th is a degree in a full rotation. Okay? And they came up with some crazy ideas. Not so crazy if you're into astrology. You can see in here that you've got the snake and the bear and a few other astrological animals and mythological creatures in there, like the bull man. Okay. Naming angles. As it says here, to name an angle, this angle A, we use letters. And the letters here are L, M, N. To name your angle, you need to start at either end of the arrow, so either N or M, then move to the vertex, and then back along the other arrow to the end. So you've got L, M, N down here, L, M, N, or if you go the other way, N, M, L. Naming angles. Okay? Moving on. The types of angles. You've got acute, which is less than 90 degrees. You have right angle, which is 90 degrees. You have obtuse, which is greater than 90, less than 180. Straight, which is 180. Reflex, between 180 and 360, and a full rotation. So you can see the angle there. Less than 90, 90, bigger than 90, less than 180, exactly 180, bigger than 180 all the way around to a full rotation, or 360 degrees. I'll show you a bit of this right now, and you can do this here. I'll give you this link later. The full rotation, or 0 degrees, as you're moving up, it's an acute angle. Can you see that? Right here it says acute, and then you move up to 90, and it is what? Right angle. And then you move past the right angle, and it is what? An obtuse. And then you go down to 180, which is a straight angle. Then you move past, which is a reflex. Yep. And all the way round to a full rotation. Okay? Now, There's the website if you'd like to go to it, mathsisfun.com/angles.html. Okay? I didn't make this website, but it's quite helpful. Moving on to interior and exterior angles. An exterior angle is an angle inside a shape, while the exterior angle is an angle outside the shape. As you can see here, inside, outside, but the baseline continues. Triangles, this interior angle here is 30, this is 90. All of your angles in here always add up to 180 degrees in a triangle. Like here, 30, 90, 60 adds up to 180, 80, 70, 30, 80, 70, 30, all add up to 180. So the triangles always add up to 180 degrees. We can say the same with quadrilaterals, pentagons, all types of polygons, which are any straight line shape. And they are composed of triangles. So here's another triangle, 45, 45, 90. And here's a square, or a quadrilateral, or a four-sided shape. They add up to 360 a square. 360 degrees inside a square, always. Any four-sided shape, because there's two triangles in there. A pentagon has three triangles. So a triangle has 180, a quadrilateral has 360 because there's two. This has three triangles. So what's the internal angle for this? 1, 2, 3 triangles, 180, 180, and 180. So 3 180s gives you 540 degrees. Can you see the pattern there? One triangle, 180, two triangles, 360, three triangles, 540. There's a pattern there.